Yo, so guys, listen, hey, thank you so much for coming to my channel. As always, man, day ones, you already know, man, your boy, I appreciate you. Excuse the mess, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming at work, you know, how we do things. But anyway, so if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the videos, watch them. It's very informative information. I know it's a little different angle right now because I'm actually holding my phone up. I don't have a little holder at work, but I want to make this video because I think it's very important for you guys to understand the difference between the pay, how they treat us in radiology, and how they treat nurses. Okay. Wait to the end, because in the end I'm gonna give you, you know, the nursing salary, and I explain a little bit, you know, of why I feel that it shouldn't be that accurate. Not accurate, but it shouldn't be that much of a difference of what the pay ranges are. So if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you know anybody that would like to get in the medical field, whether it's x-ray, nursing, have them subscribe, share it to them. You know, I'm here to help, guys. You know, my day ones already know. Even if you're not a day one and I feel like you need my help, I always tell you to go to my Instagram, DM me, and you already know I give you real information. I don't sugarcoat anything. You know, this job isn't easy, and it's not for everybody, you know. So I give you the ins and outs. I give you real insight on the working environment and what to expect. So you came to the right page, right channel, as they say, and I give you real raw information. Okay. So this is the thing. This is how much they pay, and this is just one hospital. Every hospital is different, but you know, some hospitals pay x-ray techs more. They pay a little, maybe a little less. Nursing ranges too. So this is just from one particular hospital I work at. I try to be as discreet as possible. Not because, you know, it should be no retaliation just because I'm giving information of what nurses and radiology techs get paid. Is just, you know, I don't want to put anybody's name out there either, you know, even though this is every hospital, not just the one that I'm showing you. So anyway, this is what they pay x-ray techs, and that's with a 2-year experience. Okay, now think about that, right? That's 2 years experience that you have to be a tech, right? 2-year experience that you have to put yourself on the line. And when I say put yourself on the line, I mean, you know, radiation, you know, working crazy hours. Not that nurses don't, but you know, radiation is probably one of the main things that we put our lives on the line. Yes, we chose this career. We understand that, but I don't think that administration, I don't think people higher ups understand what we really do for the patient care. Do you understand that 99% of diagnosis come from radiology? Whether it's a CAT scan, whether it's an x-ray, there's no way that a physician will say, oh, you have a broken bone, without having an x-ray. There's no possible way. Yes, you put the plate under the patient, whatever the kind of x-ray it is, and you expose the patient, but then you also get some radiation as well. So you kind of get an exposed, you know, so you put your life on the line every day. I say we put our life on the line every day to give good patient care and to make sure that the patient goes home and recovers and is okay, you know. Same thing with CT, you know, when you're a CAT scan, you know, 90% of the CAT scans that we do are, you know, vital, you know, like pulmonary embolism, the patient can't breathe. You're not going to do that by blood work. Yeah, the D dimer comes high, but that doesn't really always doesn't mean anything. Sometimes the D dimer is high and you do a PE and it's nothing. Sometimes the D dimer is low and you still do a PE and they have a PE there that, you know, is life threatening. You will never be able to do that just as a nurse itself or just as a doctor itself. You know, you need us radiology techs. So to me, us putting ourselves on the line for patient care, we should get paid more. You know, not counting that, you know how much we had to put on when we go to the OR cases from surgeons. Surgeons are tough to work with, you know, not all of them, but a lot of them are. Not only that, you know, when we do fluoral for x-ray, we're in fluoral, we put our hand in the fluoral exam, moving the patient around sideways, this and that, for the radiologist so they can get good images. We put ourselves on the line for that. You know, nurses don't. So, you know, I'm not saying we should get paid more than nurses, but I think it should be even, you know, because it's not fair for them to be like, oh, they deal with a lot more. Like, no, you don't. It shouldn't be no, I do more, I do less, you know. But I think radiology and nursing are kind of like an even field as far as like patient diagnosis, patient worth. I feel like we should get paid more. But anyway, so this is what the nurses get paid. Yes, that's a $10 to $15 difference that they get paid for 2 year experience. You know, um, and some person mentioned, oh well, nurses have higher turnover rate. It's not really that they have high turnover rate. Maybe in hospitals it seems that way, but most nurses have to work at a hospital for at least 2 years to move on to bigger and better things. So that's why it feels like a big turnover rate, but it's really not. They're just smart. They're using a hospital to get their experience, and then they're moving on. And guess what? When they move on, new nurses come along that just graduated that need the same experience. So that's how they move on. And it's smart. Nothing wrong with that. And in radiology, there's a 90% chance you will never see $45 an hour unless you're a travel tech, unless you have like 4 registries, CT, MRI, X-ray, possibly not even that. There's certain areas in Florida that do pay that much, but it's very, very rare. But in nursing, it happens all the time. That's like the regular pay. For us as X-ray techs, you can't just sit there and be like, I'm gonna go work somewhere and make 45. Like, it's not gonna happen. The average salary or the average hour salary is 32 to 36 an hour, maybe 37 if you're lucky. The only reason we get to survive sometimes is because we make overtime. Can you imagine the overtime we make to survive compared to the overtime that nurses make? It's a big difference, guys. So that's what I'm telling you, that radiology doesn't not always get the best recognition. We don't get treated the same, even though we're just as important, or maybe a little bit more important than nursing, because we show the doctor what's going on with the patient. Anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching my channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. As always, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and yeah, no, I'll be back.